So I welcome you to this coaching call number 35. In this call, we will be revising program benefits management domain and doing 10 questions of this domain. So starting with the keywords of program benefits management, a benefit is the gains and assets realized by the organization and other stakeholders as the result of outcomes delivered by the program. And whenever we get the benefits, the program may need to be the benefits may be continued even the program has been closed. That is in the benefits sustainment domain. In the benefits, first of all, we do the benefits identification, which includes identification. It includes defining the objectives and critical success factors for the program and identifying and quantifying the business benefits. It will give us the document which is a benefit register. It collects and lists the planned benefits, measure and communicate the delivery of benefits. It is developed based on the business case, reviewed with key stakeholders to develop appropriate performance measures, mapping of planned benefits to program components, KPIs, risk assessment, status of progress indicator of each benefit. When also in the eco, we have seen that we are recording the program progress in the benefit register, which will tell you what benefits have been delivered, what are remaining to be delivered, what needs to be done. Target dates and milestones for benefits achievement, who is responsible for delivering each benefit, tracking and communications processes necessary to record program progress and report to the stakeholders. So once we identify the benefits in the formulation phase, and also the benefits can be identified at any phase of the program. Whenever the benefits will be identified, it will go to the benefit register. Okay. Then the next step is benefit analysis and planning and benefit delivery. This we are going to do for every component of my program. It establishes the benefits management plan, defining and prioritizing program components and their interdependencies, defining KPIs to monitor the delivery of benefits, establishing a performance baseline for the program and communicating program performance metrics to key stakeholders, updating positive and negative risks to benefit as more information becomes known. Then we will do the quantification and qualification of the benefits, and then we will get the benefits management plan. What is in the benefits management plan? Defines the processes for creating, maximizing, and sustaining the benefits, formally documents the activities necessary for achieving the program's planned benefits, identifies how and when benefits are expected, baseline document that guides the delivery of benefits, identifies associate activities needed for change driven by the realization of benefits, identifies how and when the transition to an operational state will occur. It means when we will go to the benefit sustainment domain, defines each benefit and associated assumptions, link component outputs to planned program outcomes, defines metrics, KPIs, and procedures to measure the benefits, defines roles and responsibilities required to manage the benefit, provide process for managing the overall benefits, program architecture, and also it reflects the program pacing. So whenever the program pacing will be changed, subsequently the program roadmap will be changed. Is it clear? Benefit analysis and planning.
Yes.
The purpose is to make the benefits management plan, which is a guiding principle of roles and responsibilities and how we are going to deliver the benefits. Then we come in the benefit delivery phase. It ensures the program delivers the expected benefits as defined in the benefits management plan, monitoring organizational environment, program objectives, benefits realization to ensure that the program remains aligned with the organization's strategic objectives, initiating, performing, transitioning, and closing components and managing their interdependencies among them, evaluating opportunities and threats, evaluating KPIs, recording program progress in the benefit register, and reporting to key stakeholders as directed in the program communication management plan. Because delivery phase, we are actually going to deliver the program benefits. So it will tell us what is the progress of my program. And they have a cyclical relationship. And whenever we comes to benefit and program governance, we have to see that whenever we are going to deliver the program, it has strategic alignment and the value delivery must always be there. And he we can ask you the question that during the phase of the program, you have identified that the benefits which are being delivered are not giving you the intended value for what they were meant to be delivered. So what you should do? Then we have to rethink we have to evaluate the program. Maybe it will result in the termination of the program. Okay. If we will say the benefits or at the certain moment in the audit phase, in the monitoring and controlling phase, we will see in the life cycle, you find out that the benefits are not aligned with the organizational strategic objective, or the delivered benefits are not in line with the benefits that are expected to be delivered. So what should be the next action? So first we will see, make a phase gate review, or make a audit, make a visual implementation, and ultimately can result in the termination of the program. Okay. So we have to keep in mind at every moment the benefits which are being delivered they are strategically aligned and they give the value to me. Then we come to the benefit transition phase. It ensured program benefits are transitioned to operational areas and can be sustained once they are transferred, verifying that the integration, transition, and closure of the program and its components meet or exceed the benefit realization criteria. Develop a transition plan to facilitate the ongoing realization of benefits when turned over to the impacted operational areas. Stakeholders in the receiving organizations are identified and participate in the planning. Receiving organization or function is responsible for all preparation processes and activities within their domain to ensure that the product, service, or capability is received and incorporated into their domain. There may be multiple transition events as individual program components close. A program may be terminated with no transition to operations. The transition may either be from one program to another program. So whenever he will talk to you about handing over something, transition to another organization, transferring to operational areas, it is a benefit transition phase. The benefit transition phase can start during the program delivery phase, even the all components are not delivered. Whatever benefits will be delivered by the program, we can already start to transition the benefits to operations. Okay. And after the during the benefit transition activities are evaluation against applicable acceptance criteria, review and evaluation of acceptance criteria, review of operational and program process documentation, review of training and maintenance materials, review of contractual agreements, determine if the resulting changes have been integrated, and activities related to improving acceptance of resulting changes, transfer of risks affecting benefits transition to the receiving organization. So they're talking about the review of the things when you are going to hand over to operations, readiness, acceptance, and approval by the receiver, disposition of all related resources. This is the transition phase. Next, and the end is the benefit sustainment phase. It's the only phase which will be continued even after the program have been closed. Program manager will not be responsible for benefit sustainment. We must have a benefit sustainment plan and budget during the program life cycle. And once it will be finished, the responsible organization will take care of it. And during the sustainment phase, it may be required to deliver new program, new benefits, new programs, new projects, new business case, and that all will be in the benefit sustainment phase. Benefits may be sustained through operations, maintenance, and new components. A benefit sustainment plan should be developed by the program manager and the component project managers during the performance of the program. Actual sustainment work is conducted after the close of the program and is beyond the scope of individual components. Benefit sustainment phase is purely another program delivery, a program closure phase. So it means all the components have been closed. We will not talk about any components. We will not talk about the benefit delivery. We will only talk about the benefit sustainment. And on the top of the life cycle, I have a program closure phase. A benefit sustainment plan should be developed by the program manager and the component project managers during the performance of the program. Actual sustainment work is conducted after the close of the program and is beyond the scope of individual components. Then we have benefit sustainment activities, planning for operational, financial, and behavioral changes necessary for program recipients, ensure provided capabilities continue and resources are returned to the organization, monitoring the performance from reliability and availability for use perspective, monitoring continued suitability, continued availability, improvement in performance, and on-demand support, establishing operational support, updating technical information in response to frequent product support queries, planning transition, planning retirement and phase out, develop a business case and potential initiation of new projects or programs, and monitoring any outstanding risks affecting the program's benefits. So this is the sustainment phase. Any question, any query till now?
No, sir.
So we get benefit register, we get benefits management plan as the main thing. We have 5 phases: benefits identification, benefit analysis and planning, benefits delivery, benefits transition, benefits sustainment. And we are recording the program progress in which document?
Program benefit register.
Okay. And if we have to for continued reliability or operational, in which phase we will be working?
Benefit sustainment.
If I have to hand over something to operations, which will be that phase?
Benefit transition.
Okay. And one thing keep in mind, when he talking about transition to operations is in a benefit transition phase. Okay. But normally when the program life cycle is finished, the sustainment phase is going to some other thing. But don't get confused with the operational thing of the sustainment domain. You know what I mean? Don't consider that the life cycle is finished here and then the sustainment is going to some another. This is some third party who is responsible for continued realization and who is responsible for sustaining the benefits. That is benefit sustainment. When he talks about transition to operations, that is clear cut transition phase. We should not get confused with the boundary of the program in this case. Okay.
No.
Then we come to the. Have you studied the eco?
Yes.
Okay. Benefit realization. So you should read it because a lot of questions today are from the eco. Okay, read this.
Last one. Benefit realization plan and its measurement criteria to set the baseline and communicate to stakeholders. So if you have to set a baseline, you have to benefit realization plan.
Okay.
Number 2 is identify and capture synergies and efficiencies to update and communicate the benefit realization plan. So for communication, synergies and efficiencies are identify and capture synergies and efficiencies.
In order to communicate, we have to.
Okay. In order to communicate, we have to identify and capture synergies and efficiencies. Okay. Sustainment plan for the management of benefit beyond completion of the program to ensure the continued realization. So for continued realization, we have to use a sustainment plan to make sure the benefits are beyond the completion of the program.
Continued realization.
Continued realization. So number 4 is monitor the metrics to take corrective action to maintain or improve benefit realization plan. So benefit realization. So in order to monitor the metrics, no, in order to improve benefit realization, we have to monitor the metrics.
Yes.
Okay. Verify that the close transition and integration of constituent projects and the program meet the benefit realization criteria to achieve the program's strategic objectives. So in order to make sure that the benefit realization criteria is met, we have to,
if we have to close, transition, or integrate the constituent project, we have to make sure that the benefit realization criteria is achieved. Means whenever we have to close anything, we have to transition anything, we have to make sure that benefit realization criteria, benefit acceptance criteria, exit criteria, remember in life cycle, is managed. So whenever we have to make some decision, so changing the phase, closing something is a decision point. So in the technical terms, we say this as a phase gate review. In chapter 8, you will see it is a phase gate review. So whenever a decision is about to come, in that case, the answer will be some criteria.
Okay. Noted. Okay. Number 6 is maintain a benefit register and record the program progress to report the benefit to stakeholders via communication plan. So whenever we have to communicate the report of a benefit to the stakeholders, we have to look at the benefit register.
Yes, we have to maintain a benefit register and record the program progress, because the benefit register is containing all the high level benefits of my program. And whenever I have to say what is the progress of my program, in the benefit register I can highlight or inform, okay, these benefits have been delivered and these are in progress. So when which document, so it means benefit register is the document which will be used to record the progress of my program.
Update benefit realization and sustainment plans for uncertainty, risk identification, risk mitigation, and risk opportunity to determine if corrective actions are necessary. So it means anything related to risk identification, mitigation, or opportunity, and to determine what corrective actions are needed, we have to update the benefit realization and sustainment plans.
Yes.
Okay. And number 8 is develop a transition plan for operations to guarantee the sustainment of products and benefits delivered by the program. So in order to guarantee the sustainment, we have to update the transition plan for operations.
Yes. So whenever the word of operations will come, it will be through transition domain. Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
Any question?
No.
Have you printed this sheet?
Sir, I have it in front of me. I what I did was I printed small portion of it for charter
Okay.
and
Okay,
because this was very small.
but you are focusing on the keywords, right? You know how to read the keywords.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now next, do the question.
Okay.
248.
What plan should be developed prior to program closure to identify the risk, process matrix, measures, matrix, and tools necessary to ensure that continued realization of the benefit delivered? Benefit transition plans. So my answer is when should the plan identify the risk? Continued realization, benefit transition plan, benefit delivery, benefits. So the answer is benefit sustainment plan.
Because of which keyword?
Because of this continued realization.
Yes, excellent. So here the correct answer is D. So this is how you have to read the question. Read the question and see the keyword. Here the keyword is continued realization. That is in the benefit sustainment domain.
Okay. In which phase of benefit management is this activity included? Developing business case and potential initiation of new projects or programs to respond to operational issues with the deployed product, service, or capability being supported, or public acceptance reaction to the improvement or legislative changes. Benefit transition, benefit delivery, benefit identification, benefit sustainment. So the answer is benefit delivery. Because in delivery phase we keep on initiating and new components. So he's talking about new uh, projects or programs within a big program.
Now, read the question again. Develop a business case and potential initiation of new projects or program to respond to operational issues with the deployed product. What do you mean? The project is already delivered. Benefits you have already delivered. How can we use in the program delivery phase?
Okay. You're right. The project is already delivered. So this is benefit transition.
No. In which case we are.
Benefit sustainment.
This was a question I repeated. In the first call also you made this mistake. So here,
yes,
please note it down. This is a very important concept. Firstly, because the students will understand, we are making the business case. If you say it is a benefit program definition or program formulation, I can understand, because you are getting confused with the business case. But here we are talking about the business case and potential initiation of new projects or programs to respond to operational issues with the deployed product. So it means that the program last taker has already finished. Now I'm working how to ensure continued reliability or deliverability of my products. That is in the benefit sustainment domain. As I told you, minimum 5 to 10 questions will come from the benefit sustainment domain. It's very important, very confusing thing, but just focus your mind. If it is a deployed product, something is already delivered, your program is finished, whatever will happen, whether it's a starting of a new project, new component, business case, whatever is the thing, it is in the benefit sustainment domain phase.
Okay.
Is it clear?
Yes. Lovely to take a note. Which document is used to report the benefits to the stakeholders by the communication plan? Report the benefits to the stakeholders, benefit management plan, benefit register, benefit transition plan, benefit realization. Which document is used to report the benefits? So that it is the benefit register.
Yes,
Because it
because
contains the
benefit
progress
register
of
is used
each
to record the benefit, the progress of the thing in the benefit register. So this concept is clear, right?
Yes, sir. Component is scheduled to close at the end of the week. What should the program manager verify prior to allowing the component to close? The component has met the benefit realization criteria to meet project objectives. Component has released resources to meet project objective. Component has released resources to meet program objective. Component has met the quality standards to meet program objective. Component met the scheduled standard to. So the answer is A, because in order to close a program, in order to close any component, it should meet or exceed the benefit realization criteria.
Excellent.
Set
So
up in the
and secondly, another point concept is that whenever he will ask you to close, initiate, transition, any of the thing, he should mention you some criteria: success criteria, acceptable criteria, measurement criteria, exit criteria. So here the correct answer is A. He is talking about the component has met the benefits realization criteria to meet the program objectives. Okay.
Okay. Yes. In which of the following should you document the above results? You are program manager of a new program. You and the program team are identifying and analyzing the program risk, then assigning appropriate responses to these risks. In which of the following should you document the above results? Benefit plan, benefit register, risk management. So this should be risk register.
Why?
Because
Because of which keyword?
because you're identifying, you're analyzing, and you're assigning appropriate response to the risk. So this is managed overall in the risk register. And
Excellent.
risk register keeps on happening throughout the project.
Excellent. So answer is C.
Okay. You are a program manager for the construction of a new airport. Which document will be developed in order to set the baseline for the program and communicate the benefits to the stakeholders, including sponsors? Which document will be developed in order to set the baseline? Benefit realization plan, for the program charter, program business case, benefit sustainment plan. No,
So first use the elimination technique.
okay, so it cannot be sustainment plan
Clear.
because it's not. It should not be benefit realization plan. Said that because we are setting up a baseline.
What is eco number
So,
1?
Set a baseline for the program. It is a program business case. No?
Can you see my screen? Wait. Read task 1.
Develop the benefit realization plan and measurement criteria in order to set the baseline for the program and communicate to stakeholders. Okay. In order to communicate a baseline to the stakeholder, we need to set up the benefit realization.
Okay. So this is how
Yes.
these questions I will send to you for all the domains. This is how you will help you to read the eco. Okay.
So the answer is A, because we have to communicate a baseline and develop a baseline and communicate to stakeholders.
So is the correct answer is a benefit realization plan.
Plan. Okay. You're a program manager for the construction of a new airport. Which document will be developed that identifies the processes, measures, metrics, and tools necessary for the management of benefits beyond the completion of the management of benefit beyond the completion? This would be benefit sustainment plan,
Because of what keyword?
because of beyond the completion of the program.
Simple. So whenever he talks to you about anything beyond the completion of the program, it means my life cycle has finished. It is going in the benefit sustainment domain. Simple.
You recently joined as a program manager for the construction of a new airport. The steering committee gives you the task to monitor the metrics and maintain potentially improve benefit realization. To maintain or potentially improve benefit realization. What action could you propose to be taken for this potential improvement? Monitor the metrics and preventive action, corrective action, good governance, terminate the program. Terminate the program, no, this is eliminated. Monitor the metrics and maintain potential. I would I would go for good governance is always there. Good governance with other things. I would go for preventive action so that because corrective is responding to the change after it has happened. Preventive is you already plan. So I would go for option A.
But preventive is something which is not occurring. But corrective action is that the steering committee gives you the task to monitor the metrics and maintain or potentially improve benefit realization. So this you can only do read task 4.
Monitor the metrics, corrective action.
For example, forecasting, analyzing various developing in order to take corrective actions in the program and maintain or potentially improve benefits realization.
Okay.
So we are talking about the corrective actions here. Preventive is something is in the which is not occurred, but corrective actions that already we know what is the plan, what is the actual what we are having. Then you do the gap analysis. You remember I use the word of gap analysis.
Yeah.
Gap analysis we are doing corrective action, and based on that our
Corrective.
some plans will also be updated in program lifecycle.
Okay. You're a program manager for construction on your airport. You will verify that the close transition and integration of constituent projects and programs meet or exceed which criteria in order to achieve the program's strategic objectives. Benefit delivery criteria, benefit closure criteria, benefit transition criteria, benefit realization criteria. So the option I would choose is option D.
Why?
Programs
Because
benefit in order to close a if in order to close transition or integrate a constituent project or a component, it has to meet or exceed the benefit realization criteria.
excellent. So the correct answer is D. Because there is no delivery criteria. These are all made up terms. Delivery criteria, closure criteria, transition criteria are all made up terms.
Yeah. You are the program manager for construction. The customer inform you that if system is delivered on time, they will request another system. You want to maximize the benefit realization of the program. What is the opportunity strategy you will take? Exploit, accept, mitigate, share.
It's a positive
So
opportunity. It's not a threat.
is a product. Yes, it's not a threat, first of all. So I would want to exploit it
Excellent.
in order to take benefit.
So it means that whenever we are talking about the risk, we have to see whether it's negative risk or positive risk. If it is a threat, we have to avoid it, or mitigate it, or share it. And what if it's an opportunity, we have to accept it we have to exploit it to make sure that we get the maximum or maximum efficiency out of it. So these questions I made today out of the eco in order to explain you how to read the eco. Okay, so now you get the idea how the how the eco questions will come in the exam, and how we have to pick the keyword from the tone, and how we give the answer. Is it clear, Mr. sir?
Yes.
Okay, good. Any question in the benefits management domain now?
No. Yeah.
Perfect. So thank you very much for attending the call, and we see you next time.